About ready to roll here. And today's starting pitcher, Max Scherzer. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. That's off the inside corner. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. So here's Scherzer. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Gets him to chase after that one.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Aaron Judge at the plate and takes high there. Two out, space is empty. That's a little bit low. Outside low, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Let's go, Max.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Left fielder,
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Stanton now. Strike 1.
Let's go, Max.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Guerrero has room, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Yanks strand a pair. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Rogers Center. And on the hill in this one, number 31. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Nathan Lucas, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one hit to first. Rice steps on the bag, and a quick out, number one.
Batting second.
Okay, let's check out the lineup.
George
A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, George Springer.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
George Springer, batting with one down, takes a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, base is empty. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And that's down and away. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Got all of that one. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Two down, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
Come on, Bo.
There's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
That misses. And now it's even 1-1. That's towards center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Scherzer, a 6'3" righty, 40 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Way upstairs, and it's 1-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Threw that
One ball,
fastball
one
right
strike.
by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That's outside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Balls, 1 strike.
Rolled slowly to first. And that's just foul. Just missing there. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Slider clips the zone. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jorbeat Bebos, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No strike.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Up the middle. Clement over to first. And the Yanks go quietly. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the second. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Fouled off left side. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And the next pitch is way outside. Stays alive. Bloop behind second. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 6, catcher
Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That's in there. Now 2-1. Foul ball. That's
Three
too
ball.
low.
Two
And the
strike.
count's full. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ground ball left side. Oh, and it hits the base. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Joey Loperfido next up for the Blue Jays.
Fielder, Joey Loperfido.
That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base
second
hits.
baseman.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Ernie Clement.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Two on, one out. Grounded to third, could be two. Zips it across, and that is out number two.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Will Wagner.
And now Will Wagner. That misses. And that is ball one.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Max Scherzer back to work. Swinging a foul out of play.
One ball, two strike.
Next offering is down low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And that's way high. Full count now. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because It was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But you know what happens.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Pitch misses. 1-0. One down, base is empty.
1-1.
That one outside. Ball 2. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch inside. 3-2 now.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off
Now
a
batting,
3-2 pitch. And I
designated
tell you
hitter,
what, he
Cody
earned that walk.
Bellinger.
Bellinger up to hit. That one fouled off.
No, that's a ball.
Grisham stands at first with 1 out.
Strike.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Inside, almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Scherzer gets the punch out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And that is out of play. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Back now in
Leading
Toronto,
off for
ready to go
Toronto.
for the last half of the inning.
Center
Now here's the
fielder,
leadoff man for the Blue Jays,
Lucas.
Nathan Lucas. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
This one popped up. Chisholm. And there's one away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look
the right
really
fielder,
good because they're high
George
level, but they're just
Springer.
about impossible to get the barrel to.
And the batter is George Springer. He's already homered in this game.
Let's go, Jers.
Outside low. Ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out his first time up. Now a check on him at second. Back safely.
Oh.
In the dirt. This one in the dirt. And there's the strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
1 out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. Smash to the left side. Sends it to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
One ball.
In the dirt. Tag, see! He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Softly hit to third. Slings to first, and that is the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Yankees,
Start of the fourth,
second
and the
baseman,
batter now,
Jazz
Chisholm Jr. Max Scherzer goes to work. That's down and in. A slider missed.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fastball is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one finds the corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Scherzer deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but
Now
I guess he
batting,
saw
left
it
fielder,
really well. It's a really nice
Giancarlo
plate
Stanton.
appearance.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. First time up was a pop out. Swings through that one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now the count is even.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So up next, Ben Rice. Struck out looking and dispersed it back.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Scherzer gets the punch out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point, as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be able to hit the fastball. And if you are looking for something hard, it can be pretty tough to catch up to because you don't have a chance to time it. So he threw it right by him there and sent him packing.
And that one is lifted in the air. Springer on the move. And that is that. The Yanks lead 1. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Bottom 4. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. Addison Barger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one is hammered right field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. There's a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Boog, you
Up
often
next
think of
for the
sliders
Blue
more
Jays,
for that
left
horizontal
fielder,
movement, but most of the
Joey
good ones have
Loperfido.
both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Loperfido digs in now. A single his first time. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there.
One ball.
Two
One
down,
strike.
nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And they'll do it again. This one lifted in the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. Throws to second, and he's out.
Right there.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the third baseman, Mlb Envivo. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Lifted in the air, right field. Springer settles under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Struck out swinging his first time. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's two away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open,
Now batting,
backside
the
collapsed a
center
little
fielder,
bit, and the
Trent
launch
Grisham.
angle not where he needed it to be.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
The Jays leading by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one close, rule the ball. Ball one.
No strike.
Bellinger, 29 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Two outs.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next offering is fouled back. Grisham off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. In there at the knees.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. So up next for Toronto, Will Wagner. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner on the go. On the ground to third. To first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. And that skips in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Will Warren getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Winans getting cranked up as well. In for a strike. Good slider.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one the other way. Nice grab.
Now batting, the right fielder, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. Strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tommy Nance.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off for the Yankees,
the hard-throwing righty trying to
Judge.
secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch, not close. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chad Green preparing to come on if needed. Little getting loose as well. And another ball. Ripped into right center for a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we
Now
go back to
second
later
baseman,
on when this
Jazz
game is over.
Chisholm.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
No outs. Runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tommy Nance will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching,
Justin
for the Blue
Bull
Jays.
gets the call from the pen.
Number 58.
And this is an important part of this
Justin.
game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And up next for New York, Ben Rice. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, out towards left center. Loperfido sizing this one up, nabs it, and that is that. So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Movement in the Yankees pen. Jonathan Loaisiga getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton also throwing. Gets the call, and it's a ball and a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. On the ground, out to short. Volpe. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Line drive. They got it for out number 2.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing
Now
the ball
batting,
pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made
Addison
solid contact, and that's all
Barger.
you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Home run number on the year. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 31 won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. Will Warren takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
For the New York Yankees, number 98, Will Warren.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. That's a strike. Attacked with the sweeper.
1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Just a slow ground ball this time. Zips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. And it's 2-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Top of inning number
Yankees,
7.
catcher,
And now Austin Wells. And that one fouled off.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. The Yankees looking to rally.
Now batting, third baseman.
Down to third baseman, Mlb Envivo. Check swing, called strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The Yanks down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 2-2. Line and a base hit into right. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at first with 1 gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate. That one out to right. Reaches but can't haul it in. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. Really important at bat coming up now.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting
Bellinger.
one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Brule won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Chad
for the Blue
Green
Jays.
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 57.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First pitch misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
So the tying run at second. Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 1-2. Got him looking. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Just locked him up right there for the second out. And that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot. So now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. You got to feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is going to turn on one swing. And that's in there for strike 1. And ball 1 to Judge. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one outside, and the count is 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That one found hard the other way. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Judge waits. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Joey Loperfido. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
No strike.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Now
They'll pretty much
batting,
split the zone
second
down the middle,
baseman,
and those are the
Ernie
ones where you got to
Clements.
make them pay.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Ernie Clement. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that one clips the corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Loperfido gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just
That's
missed.
ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Just off the outside edge. Full count, 3-2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last
for the
pitch,
Blue
but
Jays,
neither happened.
third
Close pitch,
baseman,
but a good take to earn that walk.
Wagner.
First and second, no outs. Will Wagner now at the plate. There's the strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. No outs, runners at first and second. And that misses. And the count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one catches the corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's
Now
one of the
batting,
toughest double
the
plays to
center
turn on the
fielder,
infield. The first baseman has to
Nathan
get
Lucas.
inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Two outs and a foul ball. On the ground, right side. And that will end the inning. One left for Toronto. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Brendan
Number
Little.
54.
He's been so good against
Brendan
lefties.
Little.
So now the Yankees
Leading
cleanup
off for
hitter,
the Yankees,
Jazz Chisholm
second
Jr.
baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Fires over to Guerrero. First out in the top of the eighth.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One down, base is empty. And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now a chance for Ben Rice. To the right side, Guerrero. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. Yanks held in check, and they trail it here 2-1.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Tim Hill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game. Now the number 2 hitter,
right
George
fielder,
Springer.
George Springer.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. Hill measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. That takes care of Springer.
Fastball groove right
Up
down the
next
middle.
for
Usually
the
a lot of
Blue
damage
Jays,
done with that
first
pitch. A hard
baseman,
grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jonathan Loaisiga getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Brubaker also getting ready. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside. And now 3-0. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Shortstop.
So a man at
Bo
first.
Bichette.
And now it's going to be Bo Bichette. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Now batting.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Barger over at first with 1 away. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tim Hill gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Jonathan Loaisiga into the game.
Number 43.
He's having a ton of success
Jonathan
facing
Loaisiga.
left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's going to be Joey Loperfido. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second. That one just missing inside, and the count is 1-2. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. In there at the knees for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. To first, maybe a 2-ball. To Volpe at second for 1. Throw to first, safe.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And now for the Jays, Will Wagner. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Ball 2.
Next offering is downstairs. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Two on, 2 outs, and they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Loizaga fires, and that's outside. 2 outs, bases are full.
Ball 2.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Edge of the zone for a strike. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. That smash towards center. He makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. Through 8 full, it's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 1. Back now in Toronto. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Little back to work. And a curveball is just outside. Movement in the bullpen. Number 68, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Fisher, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
In the air, left side. Loperfido sizes this one up, and there's one down.
Now batting third baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Digging in, Jorbit Bibas. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Loperfido. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting shortstop Anthony Volpe.
So last chance for the Yankees. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Outside
No,
low,
that's
and it's 1-0. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's the automatic. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Now here's Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. This could end it. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Brendan Little is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Jeff Hoffman.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
First and second, 2 outs. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. Volpe on second. Grisham at first. 2 out of the inning. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Good eye right there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
5-1 is how it ends. For